Vodafone tax ruling. That's the judgment that the entire legal community and India Inc. has been waiting very anxiously for. We understand that the Supreme Court may pronounce the ruling tomorrow. We'd like to clarify this isn't official yet. It gets official only in the evening when the cause list is out. But Ashwin Mohan is picking up from sources that big judgment is going to be out tomorrow. Ashwin joins us on the phone line with more details. Ashwin?
Well, Sandeep, the Vodafone tax case is the largest tax litigation in India and one of the largest globally. And as you correctly pointed out, everyone in India Inc. has been awaiting this judgment. Now, as you said, we are still awaiting official confirmation of the case coming up on the Supreme Court cause list. But what we understand right now is that there is a great likelihood that the Supreme Court, headed by the Chief Justice, will pass the judgment in this case tomorrow. What's the question of law before the Supreme Court, Sandeep? Quite simple. Is Vodafone's 2007 acquisition of Hutchison's 67% stake in Hutch SR for $11 billion taxable in India or not? That's the question of law. Vodafone, of course, is facing a tax bill in excess of 11,000 crore rupees. They lost at the Bombay High Court. Quite quickly, what's the Vodafone stance? Vodafone says that the deal is not taxable in India as it was struck between two overseas parties.
Right.
On the other hand, the Income Tax Department says that the deal is taxable since the underlying assets are being transferred to Indian entities.
Ashwin, very quickly, if I can interrupt you, this deal isn't broadly just about Vodafone, because for the market here, the reason this is important is this could set a precedent for a whole host of other cross-border deals that could potentially come on the scanner after this verdict is out, right?
That's right, Sandeep. In fact, I've been speaking to a few market experts over the past few weeks, and the first impression that they give me is that in case the judgment goes against Vodafone, then that could definitely prove a spot of bother as far as FII investments into the Indian markets are concerned, and therefore that could lead to some bad news as far as fund inflows into India are concerned. On the other hand, there are other cross-border deals at various stages which are pending in the high courts. If the Supreme Court verdict goes against Vodafone, then that same principle is likely to be followed as far as those other cases are concerned. Also, Sandeep, let's also look at certain other areas, deal structuring, and also the potential impact of how a foreign party will now look at India and also consider tax planning as extremely important. So these are certain major areas which could be impacted. These are the larger implications of the case, the impact on M&A, the impact on deal structuring, the impact on similar cases, and of course, Sandeep, finally, the impact on FII investments into India.